Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is King Froggy, and I'm back at Doki. So, you guys remember in the last episode that I just am uploading? I'm currently uploading that right now. So, I got back into Doki right after I started uploading it because I want to change what happened. And whenever I went to load game, it said that my file was corrupted and Sayori was gone, and now I started a new game, but now I have no idea what's going on. I see an annoying girl run towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to the intention. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for... Yeah, I've seen this already. Okay. However, I just sigh and I will run crosswalk and let blah, blah, blah. Whoa! What the hell? What the hell? Being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together, and meanwhile I've always walked... Okay, we're getting back into this. We're getting back into this. Oh, hell yeah. Sorry, that came up. Sorry. Okay. It's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. There are always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Froggy? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Pause. I need to process what is happening. You guys have no idea. I am freaking out. At the same time, I am extremely sad too because I can't save Sayori, and it is eating at my heartstrings. Deep breaths. Don't panic. Just go with the flow. It's just a game. You can always come back to it some other time and play through it again, save her later. Okay. Sorry for blowing into the mic. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, funny, beautiful. Basically completely out of my league. Yeah, this happened in the last time I talked to her the first time. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking around for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Wait, who's going to be the vice president? What is say? Okay. I guess I could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. It's Monica. She did something, I know it. Think about this for a second. Let's take a time out and think. Let's look back on the past few videos, okay? So, in the last few videos, at first Sayori was normal and everything, and then we come into the club, right? Then everything seems fairly normal. You know, I'm a horny teenage guy who wants to get some schoolgirl tang from anime, you know, from anime girls, but okay. As time progresses, we start going for Yuri, right? Sayori starts showing a more depressed side, right? And then something that really got me, something that really got me at the end of the last episode was how the last time we talked to Sayori, how she said something about something that Monica said to her, and then she wouldn't answer us. And then whenever we read that poem that Sayori wrote before we went to her house and saw her, dead, she was saying, "Get out of my head" multiple times and stuff like that. I think that Monica took advantage of Sayori and caused her to kill herself. I think that is what it is. That is just my mind flipping its lid right now, because it is completely blown at the way the last episode ended. So let's just get back into this, continue on, and see what happens, see what other fucked up shit happens, pardon my language, but this is fucking me over. Okay. Look at this, my hands are still shaking. They have not stopped shaking. As a matter of fact, they've gotten worse. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, Literature club can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she... Hey, Froggy. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Yes, you do! Refuse! Please, for the love of God, give me a choice. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, awesome. You're really sweet, Froggy. You know that? That's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Oh, God, she's crazy. Wait a minute. Okay, I got another theory. I've got to say it or else it's going to drive me crazy. What if we're stuck in a time loop? What if she trapped us in a time loop, and as we go through the game, she's going to kill off character by character until she's the only one left, and we have to love her? Please tell me I'm not the only one that thinks that. Okay, let's get into it. Let's just keep going. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Hey! Please don't do that. That scares the hell out of me. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Froggy. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, that's Natsuki. Energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Froggy in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, no, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Froggy? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. I just had a mind-blowing thought. What if the reason she said, I guess you could say that, is because we've actually done this a lot of times before, and there were actually a lot of people in the club, but she killed them off one by one like she did with, Sayori. There are so many. Okay, I gotta keep going and stop coming up with this stuff. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But make school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least can enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Froggy, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination, and completely throw you for a loop? That is foreshadowing. I did not notice it until now, but that is foreshadowing. Developer, if you ever, by miracle, watch this video, you are amazing. Amazing. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give it back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. By the way, if you guys are bored with me reading over the same stuff that I did in the last one, I apologize, but I am going through the entire thing, recording it, because I don't want to miss a slight thing at all. Even slight word changes. I just thought of something else. How is this going to work? Because whenever they get into an argument, who's going to interject if I don't pick one of them? And as for the end, I'm going too far. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monaco. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Oh, by the way, I'm going with Natsuki on this one. I want to see if changing up going with one character affects how it plays out. Alright, cool. Plus, I like Natsuki. I think she has more to her than what she lets on. Kind of like the way Yuri did, but I think Natsuki has even more. Everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in again. Wait, see? Because in the last few episodes, Sayori was like, yeah, let's do it! And that kind of compelled everyone to do it. But now it's going to be Yuri doing it. I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. No, you didn't, sir! I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. This is so weird without Sayori. Like, it hurts almost. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Froggy? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Alright, I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Froggy. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. That's where Sayori came in! And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for laying everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Froggy? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really scared me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Froggy, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'm staying away from Monica, whatever it takes. No, Monica. No, 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 no. She is bad news. I don't like her. She's suspicious. I swear to God, she had something to do with Sayori. I know it. I will do everything in my power to stay away from Monica. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Froggy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I got a bad feeling something's about to happen, like glitches and stuff again. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mom wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Excuse me? Yeah. Go away. I'm scared, guys. Okay. Okay, we're trying to we're going for okay. Okay. Let's see. This shouldn't be hard. Just cute things. What the hell? What the fuck was that? Hi again, Froggy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. I want to run away. No joke, I'm legit scared. And this is just a freaking visual novel. I'm not even doing anything. And this is scarier than I felt in Vanish. And Monstrum! Hell, even Craven Manor wasn't as scary as this. Okay, I'm getting paranoid. I swear I thought I heard something behind me. Okay. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can at least keep my word. I can't even speak right. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Froggy. No problem. I'm really regretting it. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed. Oh, whoa, whoa! Okay. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. Did the music just change? I don't think so. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Jeez, wait, I can't see. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Froggy. We'll make sure to put some comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that eerie. I want to try to be part of this club. So, even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I swear I keep hearing the music change. Maybe that's just the way the music... what the hell? Okay. That hasn't happened before. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted to. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect... Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs... I was expecting something weird. Okay. Oh, that's right. We can get special... Hold on, let me fix my hair. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is going to mess it up? Okay, stuff is getting really weird. That door handle was not there, or either I'm just... Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one shelf. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is! Snatches out my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the wrist. Ah, much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Froggy. Consider this a lesson. Hey! In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoved the books right in my hand. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attires. Sorry guys, okay, this game's really starting to creep me out. I think that was in the headphones. That doom doom. It was really, really lightly toned, so you could barely hear it. But it was there. And I don't know if it was in the headphones or if it was in my house. Okay, So this game just went from fun and I love it to I absolutely hate it. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. What's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that! You make me feel weird about it! Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't expect to be seeing this close to her either. And I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. There's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Oh my god. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of the plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Like, I could never get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me. Whoa. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, it's Monika, I'm telling you. She's taking advantage of these girls for their problems. And I was right earlier in the last episode. Whenever me and Yuri were in my house talking and, you know, doing the project and everything, whenever I walked out to get the paint, it came back, Yuri rolled down her sleeve real quick. I guarantee you she was cutting herself. I guarantee you. And I guarantee you that's going to play out sometime in this game. I can predict it right now. And it is freaking me the hell out. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. What's going on? Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she's started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! What the hell? What? Whoa. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Maka reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it at Natsuki's direction. Suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Froggy. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Huh? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I was wanting to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Yeah. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me how some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Is this gonna be weird? Okay, so it's the same. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Saying everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you're learning something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in our new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, I believe that's the same. I don't see any different wording. Sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Froggy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express themselves, their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past, remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Hi, Froggy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have a suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Froggy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I am Monica my poem. I like it, Froggy. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. This kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy... Loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. Okay, hold on a minute. You are being way too descriptive and talkative about this. Look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims... Am I not going to say anything about what she just... Oh my god. I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, I believe... Wait a minute. Wait, this is different. but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? They sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That's different from the last one. That is way different from the last poem that she wrote. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets... Okay, yeah, that's the same. Force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Yeah. Go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Okay, the music is definitely different. It's slightly different. It's slightly off-key. It's like it's an octave lower. The flute, it was an octave lower, I swear to God. I'm a musician, I know these things. Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Okay, is this where they get into a fight? Thanks. Yours is cute. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I am going to skip past some of this. I am reading through it though, to make sure that I don't miss anything. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Here's my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate. Okay. That's too much. I gotta take them off. It's freaking me out. Whoa! head over heels for you after this. Huh. Suddenly Yuri turns from his, okay. Freaking out. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who do I pick? Who do I pick? What the hell? Okay, that was just my dog. Scared the hell out of me. Okay, stay calm. Wait, what? What the hell is happening? Hi? Hey Froggy. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? What? What? Try to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. Okay, screw us. I'm not doing the voice. I'm just reading it. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Runs out of the classroom. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Froggy, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks over at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. So I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Froggy. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... What?! I'm so confused. Okay, I'm gonna have to end this episode here, and I'm about to go straight into recording another episode. I don't care how late I'm up, I'm getting to the bottom of this. This is driving me insane. So, I will see all of you in the next episode here pretty soon. See ya!